Welcome back. This is chapter 5th, quality, and now I'm going to explain passage number 3rd to you. So here we go. Once, once only, I went absent-mindedly into his shop in a pair of boots bought in an emergency at some large firm. So once, the author recounts an event whereby he went into the Gessler's shop just casually, not as planned previously. Just casually, he walked into his shop. Here, what was special? Say what was special here that he was wearing shoes or the boots that was not bought from Gessler's shop. From that shop, it was bought in an emergency from some large firm, from some large company, a big company. He took my order without showing me any leather, and I could feel his eyes penetrating the inferior covering of my foot. So, here, on that day, he didn't show author any leather. What he did always, in all the previous occasions, he always showed the customer a piece of leather, but here on that occasion he didn't show any leather to him, but he looked at the inferior, that is low quality of leather, up the boot that the author was wearing. At last he said, "Those are not my boots." And at last, finally, he could not stop himself. He could not hold himself back. Finally, he just spoke. He just spoke out. He said, "Those are not my boots. Those boots are not bought from here, or those are not the boots made by me." The tone was not one of anger, nor of sorrow, not even of contempt, but there was in it something quiet that froze the blood. Now, what the author felt, that his tone, the tone of his voice was not that of anger. There was no anger, there was no sorrow in his tone, there was not even contempt, some kind of, say, hatred, some kind of bad feeling for the other company, but there was something in his voice that froze him, that froze author's blood, that, say, turned author into a statue. He could not react, he could not respond. He just stood still, or he just sat still without any movement. He put his hand down and pressed a finger on the place where the left boot was not quite comfortable. Uh, he just put his hand down and pressed a finger at the place on the left side, that is on the left boot, where it was giving him some trouble, where it was not comfortable. That is, a press that particular part of his left boot, of his left foot, where the boot was giving him some trouble. "It hurts you there," he said. "Those big worms have no self-respect." That is, he said, it hurts you there. It gives you pain there at this place. He said those big firms have no self-respect. These big firms, they are big companies, but they have no self-respect. They have no pride of their own. They have no honor. They have no respect of and respect for their job. They don't care much about their work. And then, as if something had given way within him, he spoke long and bitterly. It was the only time I ever heard him discuss the conditions and hardship of his trade, and after that he started to open up his heart, and then he kept on for some time. He kept on speaking about the condition and the hardship of his trade, and that was the only occasion when he spoke of his trade. Never before, never before did he speak about his trade. That was the only occasion when he ever spoke of it. They get it all, he said. They get it by advertisement, not by work. They take it away from us who love our boots. It comes to this. Presently, I have no work. Okay, so, or then he just spoke his mind, and he was just expressing the pain that he was having within him. So what he said, they get it all. They get it by advertising. They get it all. They get all the customers simply by advertisement. They advertise. They put up advertisements here and there, and by advertisement they take away all the customers, and not by work, not by their quality, just simply by their advertisement, and they take it away from us, and they take it away from small bootmakers like us who love our boots, those bootmakers who love their work. It comes to this presently I have no work, and it has come to such a situation that I have no work currently. That presently, at present time, I don't have any work. I don't have any orders with me. Every year it gets less. You will see, and every year the number of customers is sinking, is going down. You'll see. And looking at his line face, I saw things I had never noticed before. And looking at his face, his line face, there were lines on his face, and I saw things I had never noticed before. And looking at his face, those line face, he saw things that he never noticed on his face. Bitter things and bitter struggle, and what a lot of gray hairs there seemed suddenly in his red beard, and there were say bitter things and bitter struggle on his face. And suddenly there came up a lot of gray hair from his red beard. As best I could, I explained the circumstances of those ill-omened boots, but his face and voice made so deep an impression that during the next few minutes I ordered many pairs. They lasted longer than ever, and I was not able to go to him for nearly 2 years. And here he tried to give his best explanation to explain the circumstances by which he had to buy those boots. But his face and voice made so deep imprint, so deep mark on his heart, that during the next few minutes he ordered a lot of boots, many boots he ordered, and they lasted longer than ever, and the quality was ever good, was better than before, and that he was not able to go to him for the next 2 years because of these good quality boots. He could not visit the shop for the next 2 years. So this is all for now. Thank you.